I'm gonna try this. I got to. I'm an expert. Five. Oh, you guys heard my cough. I apologize, gosh darn it. Headshot. Okay, cool. So, we're gonna check this out. It is an M16. When I was in the military, I got 38 out of 40 on my M16 training. I was also in military police. I got 49 out of 50 on my targets there. And they were simple. They were simple 25-meter targets. You do the right hand, the left hand, or the right side, the left side, the both sides. Nothing moving, nothing like police style. Um, that you get like in the city. These were all shot out in the country and all. But I got 49 out of 50, and I could swear to you that the same bullet went through the same hole. I had a good shot group. The size of a 59-50 hat. Right in the chest there. Um, my 38 out of 40 was I think I missed a 300 meter, and then I missed a little 75. But I was nailing them. 38 out of 40. I think only one other guy got the 38 out of 40. And then a couple people got, and then 3 people got the 37 out of 40. So I almost got the best gosh darn score. And that qualified me as an expert when I was 19. Yeah, and it was great. I tell you that much. It was, and then grenades. We each got to throw a live grenade 2 times. And we did a little bit of training on throwing, but I've always thrown a baseball my whole life, so I got experts in that. And that was simple. That was just going through a class. You'd have something 25 meters away, and you had to throw it within the big old square or something, or over the bunker, over the thing. You had to heave it, and that was easy. Everybody got expert there, But I'm technically an expert as of 19 years old, and with the M16, it was with iron sights. I think this is a little different, a tad different, but the iron sight down there, that point right there is the deal. But and I've always dogged iron sights because you can't see much around. You can only see the point there. Cool that it didn't move. It went right back to its original position. The recoil didn't send it up too high, so that was great. I'm gonna try this for a little bit. When I was a young guy, I used to play Call of Duty, and I was the only guy sitting on the carpet with a 3-round burst, and everybody was like, "Oh, what a goofball!" I'm throwing with my knife. I'm a crazy man with a knife. And I was using that little 3-round burst, and it was working pretty well. So yeah, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna send this for a little for some moolah, but let's see if we can go 3 minutes on this. I might color it up. I don't know. I don't want to do too much, but it's about me. It's about my skill here. I'll appreciate the weapon later. And what it's about and everything.